Hi folks, my name is Jeff Wilkes and I'm the host of Visual Radio's Real Talk. Visual Radio's Real Talk is the idea God gave me. I want college students all around the world to help me to broadcast this show. I want to talk to people. People can call in, people can be a guest, like I have a guest here. And we just want to talk, have a regular conversation, real talk. And in that dialogue, I believe if people, when we start communicating with one another, if we have our conversation translated into as many languages as want to work with us, as many that's spoken languages and sign languages, I believe that we can begin to work together on something that I think is most needed in this world. We need a way to make money. In my travels, I've seen this to be true. People all around the world need a way to make money. And I believe if people all around the world begin working together, we can create such a way. And that's the basis of Visual Radio's Real Talk. It's just real conversation now. And then later we'll add the visual radio part. We'll have college students work together to add the graphics and to have our conversation translated into as many languages again that want to work together with us. Now, to that end, I've written this book, Our Business Plan to Change the World. As the human author of our business plan to change the world, the basis of that is just us. If we start working together, if we have an us, if we have an our business plan, people all around the world have something that we're working on collectively. A business plan, I believe we can really change the world. And it's, the basis of the book is a new thing. It's called visual media. Visual media is what we picture when we listen to songs, when we listen to poems, when we listen to stories, when we listen to sermons. It's what we picture. Those pictures made graphic with the help of others and then translated into every spoken and sign language as a communication to the world. One individual communicating with the world, saying, here's something that I want everybody to understand. I think that's something new, and that's something that can create a needed source of income for people all around the world. Now, I'm here with a guest today. Please introduce yourself. Who are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm Adrienne Brown.
Adrienne Brown, you have read the book, Our Business Plan to Change the World. I haven't begun advertising it yet, but I will be soon. You've read the book. Tell us, what do you think of the book?
I think it's a great concept. Just the principle behind, everyone working together collectively and making money. That's something that is very unusual, where the masses will be able to reap the benefits of it instead of the small 3% that does it right now.
Yeah. People, like we're talking here in this area of Pennsylvania, in the United States, the eastern part of the United States, people certainly need a way to make money. People certainly need a way to make money. That's been true. I've been blessed to travel. I've been all around the world. I was teaching English just a few years ago in Taiwan. Before that, I was teaching English in Korea. I became a Christian over in the Philippines. I've been to Thailand, Japan, Hong Kong, many different places, Germany, Ethiopia, Mexico, of course Canada, and throughout the United States. I've only not been, I think, about 4 states here in the States. But everywhere I've gone, all around the world, seems to be the same song. People need a way to make money. And I think if we work together, we can create that way. And again, that's the basis of the book. To that end, we have a lot of talent. I believe we've got so much talent. Not just, all the talent we have, you're not going to see on television. You certainly won't hear it on the radio. We've got so much talent. Every community is talented. In fact, in this home, as our listeners are going to see later, we've got talent right here in this home. But what do you think? Do we have enough talent to get this thing done?
Oh, definitely. God has given everyone a measure of talent, and it's whether or not we utilize it or not. And some of us haven't figured out what it was or don't even realize that we have it, but all of us have a talent that we could bless someone with.
Yes, we do. And one of the bases of the book is, I think there's so much resource that is unused, not only human resource, but we've got so much talent at these universities and colleges. These students have so much, they have access to so much technology, they have each other, and they are products of families and communities that have sent them off to school, and they're the lucky ones. The ones at college and university, they're the blessed ones. They have all this opportunity to help their society, to help their countries, to help their communities that they come from. And so that's what I think we want to tap into. You have a song for us. What is your song?
The song is by Dion Kipping, and it's called I Don't Look Like What I've Been Through.
I'm going to have our listeners hear that song. I don't look like what I've been through. I have heard the song. Why, of all the songs in the world, why would you want that song translated into every spoken and every sign language? Everyone around the world to understand this song. Why that song?
Because it resonates with me in a personal way of some obstacles and difficulties in my life, in my past that I've gone through. And despite it all, I don't look like what I've gone through. And I believe that everyone has that same story, that they've gone through something. And some people do, look like what they've been through. We have met some people who, and sad to say, because it has overtaken them.
Yeah.
But because it hasn't overtaken me, and it will let them know that it doesn't have to overtake them, that they don't have to look like what they've been through. And even those that do look like what they've been through, they can change and not look like that any longer.
We don't have to look like our circumstances.
Exactly.
Sounds like a very positive song. I'm looking forward to, again, college students here in the Pittsburgh area. Now, there's some schools here. What schools do we have here in this area as a resource that could help change our country and our world?
We have the University of Pennsylvania, one of their outreach, satellite colleges here. We have
Penn State, you mean?
Penn State, University of Pittsburgh. We have here, of course, we have Duquesne University. We have Carlow. We have CMU, which is Carnegie Mellon University. We have Robert Morris. We have...
What is that, Point Park University.
We have the Art Institute.
The Art Institute of Pittsburgh is here. That's
we have
right.
Bradford University here. So we have a multitude of colleges here. We have La Roche College here. And then not too far you have Indiana University. So we do have a few colleges. We have a lot of colleges actually in the area where it can utilize this. Chatham University is another one, which I had the pleasure of dealing with.
Now, like I wrote in the book, I believe any college, you got a collection of students with technology that are studying all together. In that group, there's going to be talent. There's people there, I'm sure, that have, at their core, they have media that they like translated and make money from. They have songs, they have poems, and all that can be used as well as the technology. But the schools here, wow, this area of Pittsburgh, it's a Pittsburgh suburb,
yes,
is economically challenged. A great many people here could use a way to make money. And so what do you think about this area, the potential of this area too?
I think it's a great potential because we have, it has changed. I haven't been in this area but for 4 years now, from Connecticut originally. And what I've seen here is that there is a change, a renaissance going on in the city of Pittsburgh itself, where it's converted from being from a old steel mill area in a very blue collar town to being more medical, with the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center and everything. And then you also have Google is here now. You do have a lot of things going on in the Pittsburgh area. It's just that some of the people who live here haven't caught up with the time shift. They haven't met up with what's going on. And I think this will be a way to bridge in the gap.
Well, what I want students to do, I want students at these many universities, and there are others, we didn't give an exhaustive list, but there are students at these colleges, once we show them how they can make money from visual media, either by just telling others how they can get involved with it, or just making their own visual media and telling others about it. Just sharing, this is what I picture when I listen to a song, this is what I picture when I listen to this poem or story or sermon, or whatever media someone wants to share. And at these local colleges here, I believe we have the potential to transform this whole area, to empower people with a way to make money, a much needed way to make money, and a way that they can partner with others, a way they can have their thoughts expressed to the world, as it were. You have other talents, Ms. Adrienne Brown. You have some products here. What do you have that is delicious and is very highly recommended by all your friends? What do you have here?
I have a couple different businesses, and one of them is Adrienne Sassy Gourmet. And Adrienne Sassy Gourmet started out as a sauce that I started making years ago, and been making it forever now, seems like. And a friend of mine tried it in 2009 and said, you need to, market this. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, it's really that great. And I was closed some stores back in Connecticut because of the economy and everything. And so I figured, why not? I didn't want to work for someone else. So I started making the sauce, and then I moved here to Western PA.
From Connecticut.
From Connecticut,
Mhm.
yes. And it started there, but I continued it here. And now I have it in some of the stores in the area. You can get it online at my website. You can get it on Amazon.com. And my website is asassygourmet.com. That's ASASSYGOURMET.com. And so it's a great sauce. It comes in 3 degrees of heat.
I'm holding, what is this? It says sweet.
Yep, that's serene.
Serene.
Serene is sweet. It has no heat in it at all. And it's very good. It tastes different on different foods. And then I have sultry. It's the next one.
Sultry. Now this says spicy.
Yeah,
Now,
sultry is spicy.
is that the ultra spicy or this is just a little spicy?
It's spicy. It is. It definitely. It has. It has a kick to it. That one is the biggest seller.
Biggest seller.
By far.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last but not least, we have sassy, which is scorching.
Oh, this says scorching. Right on it. Scorching. Now, so I'm going to take it. If I dip this in a chip or something, it's going to be hot.
Well, it's not. The difference is
Mhm.
you're not going to taste the heat in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You taste it and it doesn't seem like that hot, but the heat builds. It builds. It builds. It builds.
And the more you eat, the hotter it gets.
Right, and just in time, it just builds on it. Where sultry may seem hotter at first because you feel the heat instantly, but it's not as hot because it doesn't build. You feel the heat, and it's consistent. With sassy, the heat builds on you, and it gets hotter and hotter.
Adrian's Sassy Cooking and Dipping Sauce.
Yes.
I highly recommend it, folks. Now, you've got something else. There's another business that you have that I'm privy to. You make handbags.
Yes, I do.
Please show us an example of what you got there.
Okay.
Let the folks know.
have. Well, it's called Brioche. I started it years ago and then stopped and just picked it back up again. And it's named after my 3 daughters. And so this is what we call the weekender bag. And this bag right here that I have on my lap is a bag that you would take on a weekend if you're going away for a long weekend. It's enough room in it. There's pockets everywhere. There's pockets in the front. There's a pocket on the side, and it zips, on both sides. It's a really neat. You can put it on your shoulder and carry it. And in the bag, each bag will come with a toiletry bag or a cosmetic bag that you can put toiletries in. And so these are some things that I'm working on as I speak.
Handmade bags. Now, again, there is so much talent. There are so many people that are looking for ways to improve their lives, improve their economic status, their situations, and we just need to work together, I believe. But we begin to broadcast, hey, this person does this person does that. We could really improve ourselves. We need help. And let's face it, waiting on the government or waiting for some wealthy person to feel kind and for it to trickle down to us poor folks down here, that's just not gonna happen.
It hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet.
No.
Here we are in 2014, so we need to get busy ourselves. We have the technology. One of the exciting things is we have all the technology, we have the tools. All we need to do is work together, and I believe we can do that. This song, I'm looking forward to people hearing this. I've heard it. And today was the first time I'd ever heard this song. And it gets you in the spirit. It gets you in the mood to worship. There are people who love all kinds of music. I love all kinds of music. And one of my favorite kinds is gospel music. Having traveled around the world, I know that what's called Christian music, has traveled well. People know Christian music in every country I've been to. I think because most missionaries tend to be white.
Yes.
But the gospel music, what we call gospel music, hasn't really traveled. People don't really know our songs that well, our worship songs, or African American, or people who've made gospel music. People don't know that too well.
No.
So I'm looking forward to this song and many others coming together, not only audibly, but graphically as well. Well, Adrian, it's been a pleasure talking with you. I am looking forward to the progression of this movement. We're just getting started. Visual Radio's Real Talk. Imagine people calling in and just talking. And just sharing, what do you think of the idea of all of us, around the world, as many as want to, working together? Why not? For free. Not some scam, not some pyramid scheme, not some way to milk people out of their money, but why don't we combine our resources, our talents, and make money together? You've read the book, Our Business Plan to Change the World, and you give it a favorable review?
Yes, I do. I think it's an awesome book. The concept, it's different. And, when you read the book and you understand it, and then you go, yeah, that does make sense. It's something that you haven't thought of before. but it is a tool that can help everyone, and it is not so out there that the average person can't reach it and obtain it. So that's what I like about it.
Yeah, it's just regular folks who can just say, you know, I can do that. It doesn't cost anything, and it's my mental pictures, what I picture when I listen to a song, what I picture when I listen to a poem or a story or something I want to share in every language.
It's awesome. Awesome.
We can do it with the help of God. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. We'll have the show going regularly, trying to get to colleges, university students. We're going to have Craigslist ads, trying to reach out. Let's work together as many places as we can. The website, visualcare.com. That's VIZUALCARE.com. Visualcare.com. New social network. Hey, why don't we work together and make money together? This is Jeff Wilkes, your host of Real Talk. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
2 beats. Cool. Maybe that one will be all set. You got the stop?
Mm-hmm.
Did it stop?